Good morning, YouTube. Excuse me. Good morning, YouTube. How are we? Hopefully everybody's having a fantastic morning. I have got my yerba mate back on the yerba mate. I am ready to go, and we are bearish right now. Holy moly. So yesterday we saw a big drop in the market. It ended up being from top to bottom of the day 160 point swing. 160 point swing from top to bottom. And yeah, the news wasn't great yesterday. And then we had FOMC. And that didn't change too much, but the market was already falling out at that point. Today, we had initial jobless claims pre-market. Pre-market initial jobless claims came in 10,000 below forecast. That's jobless claims. So there's 10,000 less jobless than median forecast. Good news, right? You would think. Nope, market tanked. I mean, to be fair, the market didn't really react on that news specifically, but the market has been dropping and is still dropping since that news came out. As a matter of fact, I guess you could say it probably ran up 5 points after that news, but it's now dropped 15 since then. Crazy. This market is bearish right now. There was some escalations overnight in Iran. That doesn't help. Couple of stocks around the horn here. Let's go through them. Accenture falls 2% after consulting company provided a third quarter revenue outlook. Alibaba fall 4% as earnings plunged while revenue barely grew. I will say I don't understand why you'd be on Alibaba when we have Amazon. Why? Anybody that has Alibaba and doesn't own Amazon, I want to talk to you. Hit me up. Seriously. I actually want to talk. I want to know why. Are you okay? Do you not get it? What is it? Tell me, please. Canadian Solar, CSIQ, 19% after the company reported a wider than expected fourth quarter loss. Five Below gained 7% after the retailer forecast net sales for the first quarter that beat average analyst estimate. Micron falls 6% after the chip maker gave a forecast for capital spending that was higher than expected. Rocket Lab, 1% higher after the space company announced $190 million hypersonic test flight. That is the around the horn, around the market from this morning. I think we're in for a bearish day. I think the market's dropping further today. Interestingly enough, if you look at SPX here, and then we'll jump into it a bit more, there is a gap fill that is just coming up on here. Starts at 66.23, goes down to 6,600, 23-point gap fill to the downside. That is from this day. I don't even know. That doesn't even look marked out correctly. I'll take it though. That's from Monday, the 20th of November. 20th of November, this gap fill is from that we're about to see today. Holy crap. We are covering gap fills from the 20th of November today. Bearish. I still don't think we're in a bear market unless we drop below 6,500 on ES. If that happens, holy crap. Holy crap. We could be in some trouble. But let's jump into futures and all that fun stuff as we look at the stuff, we look at the stock market today. Good morning, Joel. Welcome. Thank you for jumping on stream this morning. We are looking weak. We are closing in on my bear market level right here, 65.24. That's my bear market level. If we get below 65.24, we could enter a bear market. It could get real ugly. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it. We'll see what happens, though. Okay, ES overall, you can see the drop here, downward trend line. Basically, the main thing I'll be looking for on ES, we have a gap fill, as I just mentioned, from November 20th. November 20th. Yes, you heard me correct. And we are approaching that gap fill, so I will likely play that to the downside. Because we've moved down in the pre-market, there will also be a gap to the upside. I am probably going to wait until we get fairly significantly in that gap and above this VWAP level. Let me go to a smaller time frame chart so you can see it for a minute. And above this VWAP level, which is like 100 point. Okay, it's not 100 points. It's like 40 points, which is like 40 points above us right now. And that's the only way I'm going to take this gap fill because, gosh darn, is this dangerous today. It looks bearish. At least my VIX calls are doing good. Maybe. VIX is back up to 27.5. Let's jump through the other stocks. Apple stock. Small gap on the daily chart. Apple approaching a key level here at 248.3. Below there. Wow. I also watching this level below Apple 242.76. It's about $7 below the price now. But that's going to be kind of an intense drop if it gets through there. AMD, working on this downward trend line. AMD, I've mentioned this just about every day. The 186.50 gap fill level is fantastic. AMD's up today after hours, though. AMD is even almost after hours. Is that right? Is that right? Why do I not feel like that's right? Hold on. I need to look this up. Because for some reason, I don't feel like that's right. No, AMD is down. Why is it not showing it on my chart? That's weird. Hold on. Let me go to a smaller time frame. Okay, yeah, it's showing it now. There you go. AMD is down. AMD is down to 195. So we are about $10 away from that key level on AMD I've been mentioning, 186.50. Oh, what did I just do? I just deleted AMD from my list. Why did I do that? It's a dangerous level. So we'll watch that AMD if we get the move to the downside. Google here. Don't like that trend line. Don't like that trend line. Google here. No gap fill on the daily chart. Nothing crazy. Meta. Closing down the metaverse. Seeing a big drop. Let me pull that up. I don't love that for some reason this doesn't want to show me it if I look at the other chart, but there we go. Hourly chart, Meta approaching this trend line here. 610 is where it's sitting right now. If I look at the daily chart, it's a fairly strong trend line. Looks like about 3 touch points. Granted, the second touch point wasn't super clean, but below this 610 on Meta, we could see the bottom fall out a bit. So I'm going to keep an eye on Meta. Meta I like today. Meta I like to the downside. Let's look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA don't really have anything too exciting. It's in this choppy range I don't like at all. It's down about $2 in the pre-market. I don't think there's a trade on the docket, though. That's the difference there. Sorry, I'm reading news right now. A lot of stuff about oil. Oil prices did go up significantly. Precious metals also dropped overnight. So oil price up 1.38% today, 96.78. Here's the one that'll hurt you. Hurt your soul if you got it. Gold price today down 6.8%. Down from about 48.50 to 45.60. Crazy move on gold, man. Not good. Not really good. Not really good. Moving on, Palantir. Palantir, nice little trend line to the downside here. Not in any range that we want to trade it. Tesla. Oh, I lost Amazon on my chart too. That's why I was realizing what that was. Tesla here, also a little trend line. Why is that kind of messed up? Little trend line to the downside here. Tesla below 380. That's Tesla's bottom right there. If Tesla drops below 380, we could see it drop significantly. A lot of these moves are going to be quick too, so I may just jump in these very, very quick as they happen. I don't know what I'm going to do for the first 5 minutes. I got to watch the market and see how it reacts, but probably hold off for the first 5 minutes and then look to jump in some of these trades as quick as possible. The other one I didn't touch on, Amazon. Amazon's got this upward trend line. It's about to break 208 right here. This is actually the one I'm most excited for. I think this has been the strongest trend line of them all. Swing low on that is 196. So from 208, you have room down to 206, 202, 200, 197, 196. Swing low, 196. That is my certified play of the day, is going to be Amazon below 208. Or below 207, I should say. Excuse me. Sorry. Where's this trend line sitting? 207.72. Yeah. Amazon already broke it, actually, technically. So I'm going to watch Amazon probably below 207 here. That VIX is going to keep pumping, it looks like to me. Oh, no, it's come back down a little bit. Oh, we're getting a little pump in the market. Sorry, I missed that. Look at this. We've jumped up about 20 points here before the market opened. That's going to close the gap. The gap fill will not be quite as big now. That's also going to push us away from this gap on SPX. We were right at the entry of it. It closed yesterday. Excuse me. We dropped 37 points. We're still going to be in the middle of that gap. We're actually going to go through that gap. So the gap fill to the upside is going to have kind of a double gap. Double gap. So biggest plays I'm watching today, I'm going to watch the double gap fill to the upside on futures. If we go to the downside, I'm going to watch Meta, Tesla, Amazon. Amazon mostly. I like that one the best. Those are going to be all the plays on the docket for today. And holy crap, we finished that analysis early. It is only 8:20 a.m. We could do a whole lot more. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Media here now. 90 days ago, some must spin towards an endless abyss where nothing could be further from the truth. Okay, Pete Hegseth came out and said that this is not an endless war. Great. Maybe that's why we saved the market here. Maybe that's what happened. It looks like it's a new... I'm trying to determine if this was live that he just said this. It looks like he did just say this morning. The White House just tweeted it 2 minutes ago. It's a video of Pete Hegseth. The media here, not all of it, but much of it, wants you to think just 19 days into this conflict that we are somehow spinning towards an endless abyss or a forever war. Nothing could be further from the truth. That likely could have caused the bump here that we saw. We saw it in the NASDAQ. We saw it in ES. They both actually kind of approached their VWAPs with that bump. So, not bad. But I don't like this market. It looks bearish today. It looks so bearish, and I'm very nervous about getting through my bearish level, 65.25. Then I will be, as they say, shitting bricks. Sold some puts yesterday. It looks like today's the day to really do it. VIX dropped back down to 26.75 with that last with that movement up here we just saw. Let's see if there's any other big news in the market this morning. What is the market? Okay, I'm sorry. I saw something about Beyond Meat. What is the market cap of Beyond Meat? I'm pretty sure we could all just buy it. It's 317 million. I could literally buy a percentage of the company right now, 1%. I'm not going to do it. No way. But holy crap. To give you an idea, I'm going to do the math for you really quick. Allow me. Okay, there's 4.5 million shares. It capped off at 230 after its IPO. It had a 1 trillion market cap at one point. 1 trillion. Beyond Meat, 1 trillion market cap. It is now down to 316 million. That's unbelievable. That is actually unbelievable. That is, wow. If you'd have told me there was a $1 billion company, a $1 trillion company 5 years ago that I could now purchase 1% of, I wouldn't believe you for a second. I wouldn't believe you not even for a minute. Wow. Absolutely insane. Good morning in the chat. How we doing this morning? What are you guys watching? What are you watching this morning? Let's hear it. Joel, are you with me that this market's weak, or you think differently? Joel's gone. We lost him. Oh no. Oh no, what will we do? Joel! Okay, our jump in the market was short-lived. No, I think it'll make its way back up there. We'll see. Oh, I didn't set alerts on Tesla and Meta. Let me do that really quick. Actually, to be honest, below this 385, Tesla looks freaking great. Meta below this 610 here. Done. Alert set. Joel, you didn't respond. Are you on in my bracket? Get in my bracket. It'll be fun. Don't worry, I know nothing about college basketball either. I couldn't even name you one single player. Not one. I could guess. But, oh gosh, Jim Cramer just tweeted, very oversold. Uber plans to invest $1.25 million in Rivian to deploy robotaxis. Yeah, Uber's jumping ship from drivers. I said this yesterday. Nobody wants to pay their smelly driver a tip. Okay, 2 minutes till market open. 1 minute, excuse me. 1 minute till market open, finally. Yeah, that's actually big news. The Uber Rivian stuff. That's interesting. We got 30 seconds. Curious to see how this market opens. Curious to see where this gap fill ends up, quite frankly. I think it's going to be another weird one today, to be honest with you. Yeah, big drop on that. Okay, we dropped down from 66.28 to 65.80. And we are dropping right at open, everything through the levels. Holy crap. Holy crap. Tesla's dropping. Meta's dropping. I like Meta better. I'm going to put Meta up here because I like it. Okay, I think I'm going to enter Meta puts right away here. I want to hold up a sec, just see how the market reacts. But it doesn't look good. Okay, I'm in Meta.
Order filled.
I'm in Meta puts right away. I think it looks like that kind of day. Top of this candle, VWAP is going to be my stop loss. Damn, that's a big pullback. I waited for it. That was a terrible entry. I'm going to be straight up honest with myself on that one. I'm going to be straight up honest with myself on that. That was a fucking terrible entry. God awful. That was bad trading right there. I mean, I still like that it's bearish, but damn, I should have waited for the pullback better. Let's see if we push back through the 610 through the trend line here. Vocally self-critical. Shit entry. Bad trade. Bad boy. Bad man. Too volatile in the first 5 minutes. I know that. I couldn't resist. Today just looked so bad. I can't resist it. NASDAQ looks more bearish than ES as of right now. Let's see if we get the next push down here on Meta. Here it goes. Let's see if we get back through this trend line. Through the 609 is what I want to see. I'm in puts. I'm in puts on Meta. Off this trend line break here. But it's just testing the trend line now. It was a bad entry. I'll be the first to admit that. I don't love the entry. I should have waited for a stronger pullback to the 612, 612.50 there. I'll be the first to tell you that. It still looks bearish. I'm still holding below this 612 level. Below VWAP. But it was a bad entry. I got a bad price. It was a bad entry. Everything about it was yucky and disgusting. Let's see if we get the continued rejection, though, as I expect. Meta will not be doing anything good for us today. There's no way. They're closing down the metaverse. They spent $50 freaking billion on it. Nobody wants to hold Meta stock today. Sell it off. Sell your Meta stock. You don't want to hold that crap. It's staying below VWAP. NASDAQ ES dropping now. Meta, you got to come with it. You got to come with the market here. Get with the program. Get with the program, Meta. Come on. NASDAQ's dropping. ES is dropping. Just fall with it. Come on. You shut down the metaverse. Zuck, you failed on that specifically. So, do something. I don't know what to tell you. Wiki to the bottom right now. Okay, we're out of the first 5 minutes now. We got our second candle of the day. Let's see if it's red, as expected. Meta, get below 610, would you? What are you doing? You spent $50 billion on the metaverse. It was a giant failure. Nobody wants to own Meta stock right now. Nobody's buying it. There we go. Come on. Come down. All the way past 609. Low of day, 608, please. Thank you. Low of day, 608. Fill the rest of that wick, please. Thank you. Fill the rest of the wick. Would you get below that trend line? 609.50. Get below the trend line. Would you? I got a little excited on that, not gonna lie. Damn, Tesla made a better move. Oh, I hate that so much. I almost entered Tesla too. Tesla made such a better move. Oh, that sucks. I almost entered Tesla too instead. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying when you get in the wrong one. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, I'm about to have to close this Meta here in a sec. Come on, Meta. Thank you. Thank you. Come back down. All the way. All the way through the trend line. Fill the wick. This thing needs to go through the trend line and fill the wick. It's right there. It's teasing me. It's like in front of my face like, come on, let's go. NASDAQ and ES look bearish, so I'm not really like overly concerned. It's annoying, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit upset with myself on that entry. I jumped the gun a touch. Meta, go. Push down. Down. We have some liquidity in this 611.50 range. If it rejects away from there, we look better. It's closing below VWAP, which is good. But it's really testing my patience. And my patience is already thin because I don't like the entry. I fucked up. I fuck it up. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on YouTube. Sorry. I did say it's not for children, though, so they know that. Okay, I'm out.
Order partially filled.
Damn!
Order filled.
Fuck! That is poor execution, my friends. That is piss poor execution. I will be the first to admit that. Piss poor execution on that one. I will own the shit out of that. That was really bad execution. And I almost took Tesla below 385. I decided I want to take Meta instead. I should have taken Tesla because of the Rivian news. In hindsight, 2020. I feel stupid now. I feel really stupid now. I feel dumb. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't know. That was stupid. I should have just taken the goddamn Tesla because of the Rivian news. And I went with Meta. I pushed it. It was a bad trade. I need to see the 65.90 clear on SPX. Which is going to be about VWAP level on ES. Oh, that was so ugly. I feel so stupid. I feel dumb. I think I'm dumb. I think I'm very dumb. I think that's my problem. No, I mean, listen, the entry was the idea was right. The entry was bad. We are approaching the gap fill here on SPX. Starts at about 65, 80, what is that, 82? 83? $83. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for that. I'm very upset at myself for the way I handled that trade. Okay, moving on. Moving on. VIX is quite a bit elevated. I'm 30% up on my VIX calls today. If the VIX like ever hits 40 or 50 in the next month, holy crap. Oh, I should have taken the freaking Tesla trade. I should have known better as soon as the Rivian news came out. But I guess, to be honest with you, just looking at it, I don't even know if I would have even caught the Tesla. I would have caught maybe a $3 move. Nothing crazy. It would have been better than that play. But, you know, that's not saying much. We're just ranging here right now. Nothing crazy. Just chilling. Chilling. Yeah, I know to be patient on the next move. I was really convinced myself that it was going to be super bearish today. That we were going to see a big drop out of the gate. Apple and Palantir and Microsoft lead the way, being up today. Everything else is down. My Soundhound position is down huge. We touched the top of the gap here on the last 5-minute candle on SPX. Did not get through. I'm so mad at myself for taking that trade. That's funny. I was reading some funny stuff. Welcome to the stream. New people that joined, thank you. Low volume again. This week has just been bad for volume and trading. It's just not been good. Volume's been low all week, even during FOMC yesterday. Oh, fuck yourself, Meta. Now it wants to make the move down. Look at it. Go fuck yourself. Excuse me. Well, March Madness starts today. 11:15 a.m. My team plays Ohio State. Okay, good. Bounce off that 609 meta. I don't want to see you go down there ever again now. The Rivian news drove Tesla down. I thought for sure the metaverse news was going to drive Meta down. And I picked the wrong one. I don't like picking the wrong one. But I did. I just don't understand how this war lasts more than about another month or two. I don't know how it does. And I think this all blows over after that's done. Am I allowed to be mad at myself still? No, I'm just kidding. I'm over it. Rhino attacks damage 17% of Qatar's LNG capacity for 3. I don't know what that means. Okay, we're in the gap fill now, by the way. We are officially in the gap fill. There's the push to this 68.90, like I said. Let's see if we get a retest here. We've got room in this gap fill to get a retest. I'd like to see NQ and ES get above their VWAP. Before I take anything. Oh, excuse me. Here they go for their VWAP levels. I'd like to see a break and then a retest. ES approaching its VWAP quicker than NQ is at this point. Amazon broke my trend line, but didn't really move down off these. Palantir still pushing today. So is Apple. Excuse me. Still pushing. ES approaching VWAP. Okay, retesting the 65.90 right here after a high of 65.95. Might be our entry test. Let's see if we retest all the way at the bottom of the gap here. I don't think I could resist an entry if we retest all the way to the bottom of the gap here. Or at least a push through high of day and VWAPs on both futures. That's also another entry. Just staying patient here. Not much movement. Here goes the next push. Let's see if we get through VWAP here. Pardon me. All right. Looks like we're going to get through VWAP here. We're through VWAP on ES. I like a little retest here to 65.90 now on SPX. See if we get it. I want a 65.90 retest. Full retest of that 65.90. JJ's good. Yeah, you're not getting that. Sorry, bud. All right. Here it is.
Order
I'm
filled.
in. I'm in calls now for the rest of the gap fill. Take profit 6,600. Stop loss start of the gap. Volume's been above 10,000 on every 2-minute candle for the last 3 on ES. Yeah, keep dropping. Good idea. This shit hates me today. I don't know what I did to deserve this. I don't know who I hurt. I hurt somebody, apparently. Somebody doesn't like me. Yeah, go ahead. Keep dropping. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the news in 3 minutes, to be honest. It's not big news. Jesus. Excuse me, sorry. I got caught in a dust storm on Sunday, and now I can't stop coughing. It's been 4 or 5 days. News in 1 minute. Need to see ES and NQ reclaim high days here for continuations. There's your VIX. It got up to 27.50, down to 26 now. Just below 26 now. 25. Lots of change. Oh, pardon me. Okay, can we pump now? Can we pump now back through VWAP? Can we pump? Can we please pump? I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm just asking for a little pump through VWAP. Not asking for too much, just a little bit. ES struggling to get through VWAP. News came out, by the way, 12 seconds ago. Okay, can we pump to 6,600? Can we get all the way to that level? That would be great. That'd be nice. I'd smile and say thank you. Okay, thank you. Come on. Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Hit my 6,600 at least. Hit the top of this next gap, would you? Hit the top of this next gap. That's what I need to see. This gap, that's the gap from 11.19 or something. Technically, it was a gap down, and it gapped all the way through it. So now it's a gap up. Now we've reversed the order of it. Okay, let's push through the 6,600 here. ES is above VWAP. NASDAQ is right at its VWAP right now. Clap it up, 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 clap it up. Go, 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 go. Ah, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. My bad. Patience is a virtue. I don't have a lot of it this morning. Clearly, I don't have a lot of it this morning. NASDAQ's going to push through its VWAP here, I really think. ES is holding its VWAP for now. Closed above it on the last 2 minute. NASDAQ is also holding this 24,500, a really, really key level for the NASDAQ. VIX is dropping. VIX has got some room still to go. Surprisingly, no gap on the VIX from last night. I'm actually very surprised at that, the way the market moved. I want to push to this 6,600. Push through it. You can do it. You can do it. Go through 6,600. Sí, señor. 6,600. I want to see a big greener. I want to see like a green candle. We need it. Lord knows we need it. Jim Cramer said we're going down. We gotta be going up. We gotta go up. Jimmy Cramer doesn't have faith. ES still holding VWAP for now. Although, as soon as I say that's dropping. NASDAQ falling below 24,500. Jumped right back above it. You can do it. Go. Go to the moon. To the moon. Oh, God. Why are the red candles bigger? That's what she said. Was that our last little liquidity grab before the move up now? Let's see. We're back above VWAP on ES, back above 24,500 on NASDAQ. NASDAQ's looking to get a high of day. NASDAQ, get your high of day. Go get your high of day. You go get that high of day. That's my drum solo for you. I don't know why this market just hates me. Sitting at break even on this trade. I've been holding it for 20 goddamn minutes. I don't know if it's been 20. Actually, it's been close to 20 at this point. Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. All of this looks like bear flaggy. Meta made to move down, by the way, to its low of day. I could have predicted that. Okay, if I close my eyes for a minute and then reopen them, I think it's going to pump. Oh, it worked. Wait, let me do that again. Okay, it's still the same. Let me try again. Okay, it's still the same. When I open my eyes, NASDAQ is going to be above its VWAP. Ready, set, go. No, it's not working. I thought that always worked. I was told that's a legitimate strategy. I'm just kidding. I made that up. Bow, 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 bow. That's how I feel about this trade. I'm bored with it. What's going on in the Twitterverse? Let's see. Cinnamon, wow. SanDisk making new highs again. Wow. That's one of those where I'm like, I'm late. Well, maybe I'm not late. Amazon's back below its trend line here. I didn't take profit. We got about 1 point away from the 6,600. I wanted it to run up to the top of the next gap. That's why I didn't take profit. And I wasn't up that big. I'm going to take a smaller loss than I was up in this trade, which I'm okay with. NASDAQ now looking more bearish than ES. Let's see if we can change that. I need AS to hold this liquidity at 66.40. If it doesn't, we don't look good. Oh, shoot. Oh, finally. Go. Push. Push all the way. I waited so long for this. I want to see NASDAQ get through this VWAP level bad. Go, 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 go. Come on, NASDAQ. Get above your VWAP, man. Let's not mess around. Volume's coming in. VIX is dropping. ES back above VWAP. There's the pump. Okay, we're scaling out now. Finally. Okay, we got our scale out opportunity there. I'm scaled out of this trade. Thank God we waited so long for that. Moving stop loss just up to the bottom of these candles here where it looks like we have a level. Let's see if we keep pumping now. Oh, that's better. That's more like it. That's what we were asking to see this whole time. Next part of this gap fill starts here above the 6,600 on SPX. NASDAQ is now above its VWAP. Finally, we were waiting. Patience pays off once in a while, eh? Joel, how you like that one? You like that hold? You like that hold? Tell me how you like it in the chat. Okay, let's do another greenie just like that, please. Just like that. One more time. I know. I could tell you were, Joe. I could tell you were ready to pull the trigger on shorts. I mean, look. If you look at the patterns, like, okay, pump up, bear flag to a low, pump up, bear flag to a higher low, pump up, bear flag to a low. Hopefully the pattern repeats itself. We will see. NASDAQ technically back below VWAP here. Wow. This market's nuts. What the hell is going on? But let's see, because it's gonna pump down to a higher low. That's my prediction. Let's see, and then we're gonna get another big greenie up into the next part of this gap fill. I'm actually just gonna close this and make this one gap fill now because it touched the top of that. Just make it a little easier. There you go. Just the gap fill from today, basically, now. Let's see if it holds this 6640 level. I really want it to hold the 6644, 43, which it's doing right now. All right, I'm out.
Order filled.
I'm out. Joel, pull the trigger on your shorts now. Well, pull the trigger on your shorts a minute ago. I don't know what else is going to happen today. I'm not going to take any other trades. I got to hop off stream, actually. I got a few things going on I need to get taken care of. So thank you, everybody that joined the stream today. Weird day. Thank you. Sell some puts, buy some stocks, buy some Soundhound. It's down 9% today. So we'll see you tomorrow. No news tomorrow.